if you're an introvert and you want to incorporate AI into your life, maybe you're an introverted entrepreneur or a creator, AI is everywhere right now, whether it's ChatGPT, DeepSeek. I saw Google just release an AI filmmaking tool called Flow, and I checked it out and it is crazy good. And having worked in the Hollywood and film TV industry for over a decade, I can say that a lot of those old processes are definitely going to be done away with, because AI is going to save people a lot of time and a lot of money. It's like every week there is a new AI tool that can change your life. And so I felt compelled to make this video because honestly, over the past few days, I found myself in endless rabbit holes of learning about AI, learning about different tools, how to make money with it, how to create with it. And after doing all of that for those days, I'm just now coming out of that rabbit hole, and I just feel like I got distracted. Not only did I feel distracted, but I also felt overstimulated in a lot of ways. And I actually just made a video recently, which you guys can go watch up here, about the importance of finding your quiet space, not just physically, but also in your mind. And so I went down this rabbit hole. At times I did feel very motivated to try certain tools, but also I can say I didn't feel enlightened or inspired. And I'm just a novice when it comes to this AI wave. I do see the value. I think it has tremendous value. I think it's gonna disrupt a lot of industries. And I do see the countless ways in which you can make money with it. I think AI is gonna make a lot of folks millionaires. I think we are in the middle of a digital gold rush. And just so you guys know, my personal relationship with AI is that I was actually on the fence for a while about using it. I'm just someone who never typically gets caught up in the hype. I like to move at my own pace. And so even, not too long ago when the media was doing all of this coverage on NFTs and the metaverse, everybody was going crazy. I kind of just kept doing my own thing, even crypto, which we'll see how that, all turns out. Like I said, I just like to move to the beat of my own drum. But when it came to this AI, I think before you make any sort of judgment, in your life, you should always try it. And so that was the approach that I took with AI. I tried several different tools and immediately I saw the value. And for me personally, I've always been somebody that has been good at either spotting trends or also just kind of seeing which direction certain industries are going in, well before the mainstream catches on to it. I think it's because naturally I've always been good at studying humans and watching human behavior, so I kind of good at predicting things way before they happen. And from being a content creator and an entrepreneur, I can tell you from personal experience how important it is to be early to the game. The saying, the early bird gets the worm. That is a very true statement. Like I remember just a couple years ago when TikTok was making that transition from Musical.ly to TikTok. And at the time, I was telling everybody I knew, like, hey, yo, TikTok is about to be the next big platform. And I remember a lot of people just didn't take me seriously. And so during that time, I was growing several pages, over 100,000 followers in literally just a month. And then the pandemic happened and TikTok, blew up and became a big thing. And so I was able to reap those benefits though by being early to the game. I say all that to say it's clear to me that AI is not going anywhere. It is here to stay. We are still in very early stages of it. So it's almost scary just how rapidly this technology is evolving. That being said, I've learned in my life that too much of anything is never good for you. So that's why I felt the need to make this video, because I don't want you to go down those rabbit holes that I went down. I don't want you to start to worry or feel pressured or anxious because you feel like you're missing out on the wave. Remember, as an introvert, not only is it important to protect your external physical world, so creating boundaries, creating safe spaces, it is just as vital to protect your inner world. Remember, our inner worlds are where we thrive. That is where we spend most of our time, in our mind. We think deep, we reflect, we analyze, we observe. Those are the things that make us unique as introverts. So with those being our strengths, our superpowers, you don't want to put yourself in a position to where you are completely surrounded with or invested in or totally reliant upon too much technology, trends, too much sensory input, ultimately those things are going to dull your edge. It's going to dim that bright light inside of you that is so accustomed to creating, being innovative, being original. So yes, AI is fast and efficient, and there is value in that. But I know for me, being an introvert, I like to take my time. I like to think deeply about something before I respond. And so there's also value in that. There is value in moving slower sometimes. I think when you move slower with certain things, I think that allows you to be more attentive, to be more present. And there is, again, a lot of value in that, because when you are present, you're able to reach people on a deeper level, make that deeper connection. So like I said, if you're an introvert watching this, don't get caught up in the speed in which the world is moving. I know everything is moving fast, but generally we need to take our time. We need time to think and not just to react. We need time to create and not just to generate. So if you're an introvert and you want to incorporate AI into your life, maybe you're an introverted entrepreneur or, like I said, a creator, then yes, by all means, you can use it, but use it at a pace that works for you. Don't underestimate the power that you have. You know, I'm a writer, for example. I know lots of other introverts are writers. It's generally a way that we express ourselves, but for me, it's also a way that I can recharge a lot of times. I've written lots of scripts. I also write all other types of things. I write music lyrics, I write short stories, things like that. And so, of course, with AI, all you need is a quick prompt and it'll write those things for you in seconds. What might have taken you hours or days or weeks. But you have to be careful because, like I said earlier in this video, too much of anything is never a good thing. And so you don't want to be so reliant on this technology to the point where you are no longer being you. As a creator or artist especially, I think it is important that you always go with your gut, go with your instinct, your raw emotion, your first ideas, because of course AI can spit out a perfectly written script, a perfectly written story, but there's always going to be something missing in it. It's going to be missing those nuances. It's going to be a little too perfect, a little too safe. And so that's where you come in. You are flawed by nature, and there is beauty in being flawed. So just to make it clear, in case it wasn't clear from this video, I am not anti-AI. I am just saying to look at AI as a tool and to not use it as a crutch. I think it would be foolish not to use the tools that are at your disposal. It's like showing up to a gunfight with a knife. You want to make sure that you are always either on an even playing field or find a distinct way to give you an advantage, because if we're being honest here, at the end of the day, we are all fighting to feed ourselves and our families. So at the very minimum, I do think it is important to at least have a foundational understanding of what AI is, because it is, like I said, going to be all around you in the world. And so for me personally, I'm just taking it day by day. I'm learning a little bit here and there, but I'm not obsessing over it. If you're a content creator, for example, like myself, and you want to use AI and you want to know some practical things that you can do with it, I would suggest maybe using AI to brainstorm titles, but you write the outline first. If you have an idea for an image that you want to create, sketch that image out yourself first, and then you can throw it into an AI software, and then it can help bring that image to life. Or maybe AI can summarize something that you wrote, but the core thinking of it is yours. Right now, the internet, the media is flooded with AI content, and I don't know if it's just me, but to me, already a lot of it is starting to look and sound the same. I think that sooner than we think, AI, at least when it comes to the creative artistic side of things, I think it will reach a point of oversaturation, and there will then be a shift in which people are craving real people, real stories, just authentic in every way. And that's going to happen sooner than we think. That's just my take on it, though. And so in this AI saturated world that we are headed towards, I think one of the best things you can do actually is slow down. If you are a creator who has been just consistently staying true to your thoughts, your voice, and your process, you will actually stand out. you will be the refreshing difference. Keep in mind, again, I am speaking from the perspective of a creator, from the perspective of an introvert. So those are the things that I know. So yes, this video was for those who are interested in AI like myself and just wasn't really sure how to interact with it or what to make of it. So in conclusion, what I'm saying is, yes, okay to use AI, but protect your brain, protect your voice, just stay rooted in who you are. And remember, as an introvert, it is our depth that is what actually makes us unique and what makes us powerful. So don't forget that about yourself. AI, it can't replicate your emotional intelligence. It can't replicate your experiences and everything you've been through. It can't replicate your intuition. So don't lose yourself in the process of trying to keep up with the world. Remember, don't drown in the noise. Stay rooted in who you are. So yeah, if you feel where I'm coming from, if this message resonated with you, if you're on a similar journey, then please make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. For those who don't know me, my name is Dre. I make relatable, empowering, and honest content for introverts who are just trying to navigate in this loud world. And just one more thing, if you guys could let me know in the comments, are you using AI? Are you not using AI in your daily life? If you are using it, has it helped you? Has it hurt you? What are some tools that you are using? Maybe you have some to recommend for other folks out there. So I'm just very curious to know those things. So just let me know down below, all right? Thanks guys for watching. Appreciate you. Make sure guys, in this loud world that we're living in, make sure you keep a quiet space and a quiet mind. And if you don't know how to do that, I have this video right here.